See, right back. See, I be forgetting shit. When I tell y'all, oh Lord, I said fuck a book. I just don't tell y'all. Okay, because I used to hear, write a book, Tay. Shit, write a book. Fuck a book. I just tell y'all. But anyway, it was one time my mama was fucking a married man for years. Everybody make mistakes. Everybody make mistakes. We will get that thing up to a married man. We will make mistakes. But my mama was fucking a married man for years. Mm-hmm. He would come over, fix the whole motherfucking house up and shit. And I'm young. I never really was in agreement with it. Even though I wasn't in a relationship with God, I was never in agreement with my mama fucking around with a married man when I found out he was married. I didn't say nothing. Again, it's my mama. When I tell y'all, and God probably woke me up about it too. But when I tell y'all I was on my mama's side, whether she was right or wrong, because it was my mama. I was on my mama's side, whether she was right or wrong. I would fucking defend my mama, whether she was right or wrong. Even if she cussed my ass out and dogged me out and made me feel like shit. If somebody else came up against my mama, they had to come through me too. That's how I was. But she was fucking a married man for years. The wife ended up finding out. My aunt called me at work, right? This is how sneaky and conniving my mama is. She fucking somebody else's husband for years. And still trying to lie, hide it, cover it up, all kind of shit. Weak ass motherfucker. And let me stop. Anyway, I'm at work one day. And my aunt called me. So she like, yeah, so-and-so wife at the house. Now, at this time, was I living with my mama? I think I was. I think I was still living with my mama at the time. Because I had to go back to my mama's house. And of course she let me in. She gets shit from me. My mama benefit from me. With me being around. I'm the benefit. I benefit her more than she benefit me when we around together or around each other. But anyway, I think I was living with my mama. So my aunt calls me. So she like, yeah, so-and-so wife is here. So I'm like, what? What the fuck is this? Why is his wife in my mama's house? So she like, yeah, Kathy called me and asked me, could I come over there and pretend to be her? Because his wife want to come over and see the work that he did. Because he fixed up houses. So I guess he told his wife that was just a house that he was working on. He wasn't messing with no woman in that house. That was just a house that he had worked on. So she wanted to see the motherfucking work. She like, okay, prove it to me. I want to see this lady. Fuck the work. I want to see this lady. So my mama left her own house. Told her sister to come over, which is my aunt. My aunt was heavy set. My aunt really didn't do too much with herself. She was very plain. She was getting older. So she could probably look at my aunt and be like, nah, my husband ain't fucking around with her. Now, my aunt was not ugly. Don't get it twisted. But my aunt was getting tired. She was getting older. She didn't give a fuck. She had kind of let herself go. So she could look at my aunt and be like, nah, I don't think my husband fucking around with her. But if she was to look at my mama, she would be like, oh yeah, my husband, it's a chance my husband is fucking that one. And yes, her husband was fucking that one. I didn't walk in on the basement and caught him fucking. And I set up, I turned around and went back upstairs and I ain't thought no more about it. I ain't never spoke of it again until now. Yes, I caught my mama literally fucking a married man in her basement. Literally, naked and everything. In the basement where I used to be. Where I had to sleep when I came back. Her basement was remodeled. So it was new. But yes, when I moved back, I had to move back in the basement because she had gave my adopted sister my old room. So she was basically in my room fucking this married man. So I went on upstairs. I ain't think no more about it, whatever. But anyway, yeah, so she was still trying to not be seen. She was still trying to, cover it up for this man. Like, she was still trying to lie to this man's wife. She was calling the house. I was answering the phone. She like, yeah, you the one my husband fucking over there? And I'm like, hell no, your husband ain't fucking me, lady. And then she hear kids in the background. My mama used to babysit kids. So she like, his kids there? I don't know if she thinking they his or not. So I'm like, yeah, bitch. And, I'm talking shit. I'm taking up for my mama, being a damn stupid ass, knowing my mama wrong. But she just kept calling the house back. And this lady was grown, old enough to be my mama. At the time, y'all, I probably was about, was my son born? I might have been between 21 and 23 years of age. Or 18. I don't know how the fuck. Between 18 and 23. I don't think my second son was born yet. I don't know. He might have been. I don't know. 24, 25. So again, I ain't high vibing either at that time. I'm with the shit. So I'm like, bitch, stop calling this motherfucking house. Yes, kids here, and they all motherfucking is. And she just letting me carry on. She like, oh, my daughter got it. She's walking through the house, all slow and shit. No, my daughter got it. Because I go hard on the motherfucker too. But all the shit was wrong and fucked up. It was. It's almost like God started convicting my ass. And I wasn't even the one sleeping with a married man. So I just started not liking him. I'm like, I started looking at it like my mama deserved better. Like all the holidays she by herself. He don't even come take her out nowhere. He had started to spend the night a couple nights. You could count the times on one hand that he spent the night with her. But I was just looking at it like, again, not thinking straight, because she didn't deserve better shit. She didn't. She deserved just what the fuck she had. But I was thinking at the time she deserved better. He don't come take her nowhere because he couldn't, because he was married. He's fucking married. When I tell you she had a dog, his name was Max. I don't know what it was. Not a Shih Tzu, a Yorkie. She had bought a dog and she ain't want the dog no more. She gave the dog to him. So I guess he took it to his daughter, his family, his wife, and told him he bought a dog or something. She had got the fucking dog. He had got the dog from my mama. Man. Anyway, it's almost like, again, God was convicting me. I was getting little inklings about marriage from God, stuff in the Bible. God was working on me again, and I didn't even know he was working on me. But I stopped. I didn't like him. I ended up, telling him about himself. Her too. You need to repent, whatever. He would come. He was sitting in the basement one day on my fucking computer. This nigga sitting in my mama's basement on my computer talking shit to me. Like, nigga, you a fucking married man. I don't even respect you. You fucking my mama. You don't do shit for my mama. You come over here, get you a little piece of pussy and going back to your wife. I had lost respect for him. And I had liked him in the beginning, but as I started looking at things different, looking at things from a different perspective, I had just kind of lost respect for him, and I didn't like him no more. Again, maybe it was God turning my heart to stone toward the nigga. But anyway, he was talking shit to me. So I jumped on his ass. I tried to whoop his ass. I can't whoop no man's ass. No, I cannot. I am a little lady. I am about 135, 40 pounds, about 5 fucking feet, 4'11". Okay? I cannot whoop no man's ass, but it damn sure didn't stop me from trying when them niggas was cheating on me. But I don't do that anymore. They're my old ways. Okay? Those are my old ways. And again, I did. I walked around angry. I grew up, an angry mother raised me. Okay? So I had to realize this is not me. This is, no. Sorry, y'all. But anyway, I tried to whoop his ass. He was talking shit to me, sitting there on my computer, playing the damn card game and shit. I got the fuck up off the couch and I knocked the whole motherfucking computer. Everything on the computer stand went on his ass. I tried to throw the whole fucking computer and break his motherfucking hands. I did. When I tell you I was tussling with him, he wouldn't really fight me. He did not hit me. He didn't. And this man was around my family for years. So I knew him. He knew me. Okay? He ain't never mistreated me. Never, nothing. He didn't. I just lost respect because of the marriage thing. And it was just only that. He never done shit to me. He was a nice guy. He was a decent guy. Nice looking guy. Okay, very skillful. Motherfucker could build the whole motherfucking house. And the shit was perfect. I mean, he laid my mama house the fuck out. He did. That bitch did. But I had just lost respect for him. So I tried to fuck his ass up. And my sister was there, my adopted sister, and I cussed her ass out at the end because I felt like she should have helped me whoop his ass. She was in the middle, in my way, because I didn't want to hurt her. She was in my way trying to break it up. Y'all stop, y'all stop, y'all stop. Please stop. But I was trying to fuck his ass up. And my sister was in my way. And I told her, you should have been helping me whoop his motherfucking ass. The fuck you in the way for? But I whooped his ass from the basement. He was tussling with me. From the basement to the fucking middle level to all the way the fuck upstairs. And it ended by the bathroom in the hallway. Probably in my mama's bedroom or something. My mama's house was fucked up. I mean, we was working through that bitch. He wasn't going nowhere. He wasn't going out no doors. He wasn't going no motherfucking where. Nigga, I got your ass in this bitch. It wasn't nobody there but me, him, and my little sister. I don't know if my mama had ran to the store or went to play a lottery or something. Or I don't know where the fuck my mama was at. But she ain't get back till the shit was over. Because I had called motherfuckers by this time. And he still had his ass there. I had locked his ass in that bitch. You ain't going nowhere. But he was trying to like pop me back up, but not pop me back up like beat me. Like pop me back up like a daughter. But I was working his motherfucking ass. Anything. Working his motherfucking ass. So it ended upstairs. So I ended up running to the phone and I called my grandma. My grandma moved slow. She take her time. I'm not going to say she moves slow because she's not a slow person. But she take her motherfucking time. You're going to wait on my grandma. She don't give a fuck. You're going to wait. That's how she was. You're going to fucking wait. Yes, I called you to come take me somewhere and I'm not ready yet. So just sit your ass out there and wait. That's how she was. So she took her time. She was not slow, but she did take her time. So I called my grandma first. Woo, baby. I called my grandma. Because she didn't like his ass either because he was married. She had told both of them that what they was doing was not right. She had told both of them. So she had stopped liking his ass too. And that's how my mama met him, through my grandmother. My grandmother bumped into him probably on the street somewhere and seen that he done work on houses and hired him to do some work for her. Because my grandma loved fixing up houses. She will enhance a motherfucking house to its best beauty. So I called my grandma. I done made it all the way upstairs. We in the hallway. I'm about tired now working on his ass. So I run to the phone, call my grandma. I'm like, Rah, Arvin just, I ain't even mean to say his name, sorry, but oh well, just jumped on me. She was like, what? I ain't heard shit else after that. By the time I looked up, my grandma was there. I ain't heard her hang up. I'm like, hello? It was so much commotion going on. I probably didn't even hang the phone up. Okay? When I looked up, my grandmother was there. I mean, when I looked up, she was there. Working his ass. What the fuck going on here with my grandchild? Then I called my boyfriend. I had been with my boyfriend for 8 years. I was with my boyfriend for 8 years. Then I called my boyfriend. He was all the way in East Point at work. He at the time he was an armed security guard. Armed security guard. So I called my boyfriend. I didn't call my boyfriend for him to come home, but he came. I was just calling my boyfriend, letting him know what was going on at the house. When I tell you my boyfriend was a Capricorn. He was real chill. Me and him barely had any arguments. He was just lazy as fuck, but I ain't gonna get off into that. But he was real chill. We barely had arguments or any of that. He was just real fucking chill. barely seen him get mad. He was just real fucking chill. He shocked the fuck out of me when he came. That motherfucker pulled up. He ain't say shit. By this time, everybody was about trying to take my mama boyfriend head off by this time. Anybody that was out there was like, oh, you done jumped on. What the fuck going on? So my mama pulls up by this time, and they had locked him in my mama van. Could nobody get to him. I don't even know where his car was at. But nobody could get to him because he was sitting in my mama van. The door, everything was locked. She was outside arguing with us, trying to contain us or get everybody else back off of him and shit. My grandma and me. She trying to take up on him. So he just sitting in the van while all of us outside running, acting a fool, commotion. He sitting in the van. My boyfriend pull up. Nobody even see him pull up. He pull up. He don't say shit. He pull up. He got the fuck out the car. He pull his motherfucking gun out. He took that bitch and hit the motherfucking glass because he couldn't get to him. He hit the motherfucking glass. He said, motherfucker, you hit my girl. You put your motherfucking hands on my girl. I don't even put my motherfucking hands on my girl. He went the fuck berserk. I said, oh shit, I done caused all this. Oh, I done caused all these motherfuckers. Everybody about to kill his motherfucking ass. Oh Lord. But hey, karma. He shouldn't have been cheating on his motherfucking wife either. And that's, everybody make mistakes. We do. Because God will, again, he covered up Adam and Eve. If you go to him and repent, you can't tell me God won't cover up some shit if you ask him to and if he don't want nobody to know. He said he will hide your nakedness. But that's only if you with him. And you repent and you are remorseful of it and acknowledge that you done fucked up. But they continued for years. I mean, he literally continued a relationship with my mama, but that was her man. Hell, that was my stepdaddy. Shit. It was. The only nigga I knew that was around. Really. She had one other one when I was a kid, but I don't know. She might have just been with his ass for money. He was old. Norman. I remember Norman. She didn't have too many boyfriends. If she did, I didn't fucking know about him. But the one boyfriend she did have, he was married. Fucking married. The whole relationship. She never did even tell him, hey, it's either me or her. She never, nothing. She never pulled her energy back, pulled herself back. She just continued to God blew that shit up. She continued. I don't even know if she have repented for it to this day. But that marriage broke up. He ended up moving out, got put out, or she put him out. He ended up having to go live with his brother or some shit. I don't know what's going on with him now, but he left my mama the fuck alone. I don't know if he still talks to my mama or not. But, yeah. So, that shit carried on until God blew that shit up. Well, I guess I opened it up. But God finished blowing all of that up after that. Everything blew up and my mama went down. My mama went down. Her money went down. She lost her mind. Everything went down after that came out. After light was shined on that situation, as far as her dealing with him for years and the married man and the wife found out and all that shit. Nothing good ever comes from somebody dating a married man continuously. Like I said, everybody make mistakes. They do. But when you continue to do the shit and you don't repent for it, he gonna open it up. He gonna shine light on it. He is. So it's best that if you do make a mistake with a married man, it's best to stop while you can. And go to the Father and have him cover it up while you can. Because he will expose it and shine light on it. Because like I said, after that, my mama, her money went down. Everything. He just started stripping her. Nobody, she didn't watch kids no more. My mama was booming, babysitting kids. She had so much fucking money, she wouldn't even know what to do with it. She was blowing it. She was jacking it on lotteries and shit. Gambling. Yeah. But she was getting good money, babysitting kids and shit. I mean, my mama had some of everybody's kids, and she did not mistreat the kids. It was clean. She kept them clean. She did. But hell, once they got to a certain age, shit, fuck them. That's how she was. But yeah, God blew that shit up. And like I said, she never. I don't even know if she repented to this day. But yeah, God stripped my mama. She lost her mind. This is around the time where they was calling me at work. My boyfriend that I was with for 8 years and my baby daddy was calling me, talking about she had lost her mind. They had admitted her in the hospital on the crazy floor. She was walking around in the streets and shit, talking about she could stop cars with her hands and shit, running out in the middle of the street in front of cars and shit. She was sitting up there meeting people on the streets, was spending the night at some motel, some crackhead ass motel with people, with some girl, talking about God told her he wanted her to see what it was like to be homeless. What the fuck? What God are you serving? When he says his children are abundant, we'll have more than enough, that he'll provide for us. So why would he tell you he wants you to see what it's like to be homeless? Maybe because your ass pretty much is if it wasn't for my cousin. But this is the kind of shit that she was doing. She went to some motel, spending the night with some stranger lady that was living in the motel that had to sign up for food, but she would get money daily to sleep in this hotel. My mama was spending the night at this raggedy motel with this lady that she did not know, that was homeless. And it makes me wonder, was my mama really on drugs and I didn't know? Did she really smoke crack and I didn't know? Because some of the shit that happened it looked like she did and I just didn't know. She kept the shit from me all these years. But then want to talk shit about my daddy, and you was the problem. You was the one causing this shit. You and Debbie. I gotta go, y'all. And I'm just telling y'all just some of the shit that was going on, that I grew up with my mama. I had a karmic mama and didn't know. And hell, and I was probably operating out of karmic energy too, from picking up her ways. When she was raising me, I lived with her. Again, until God got me. God said, you just came through her. My mama was terrible. Terrible. I don't even see how he dealt with her that long. Maybe because he didn't know the real her. She had him, well, he didn't do it. I told y'all about the time her stuff was in my basement. And I took it to the storage, paid the storage, took her the key. She was mad. She didn't want to pay the next month's storage. But I told y'all the police told me that I was being a good daughter by putting it in storage and paying for it because I could have put it on the street. But she was mad, and that was the time she came back and she threw a piece of furniture. She got her stuff out of storage, made it her business to come past my house with furniture and shit. Because I don't know if it was tables down there. I don't know what it was. A couch. I don't know. I can't remember. But it was a bunch of shit. Because she had sold her house that my grandma left her. But she made it her business somehow. Made it to my house with a piece of furniture and threw the shit at my front door. And I told y'all, shattered my front door. And at this time, I was renting the place that I was at. My landlord had to come fix it. I had to call him, tell him what happened. He came and fixed it. And my son was there by himself. I was at work when she did this shit. He was calling me on the phone. Like, he was scared. Like, Mama, Granny keep coming over here. She done threw something at the door. She done broke the door. She keep coming over here. She's screaming all outside. I mean, he constantly was calling me that day. I don't even know if I left work that day. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe God kept me at work. Or maybe he called me back and told me she was gone. But she threw some furniture at my door and broke it. And had an outburst outside without me even being there. My son was there by himself. That's why I said that day she showed my son the real her. He seen her in a whole nother light that day. He ain't scared now, but he was a kid then. She called the married man, which he had left her ass alone. But she called the married man. Now, and to remind y'all, he had already had a tussle scuffle with me. Okay? Now, my son telling me this story because he overheard it because he was around his granny, my oldest son. So he said, yeah, mama, she called him. And she was like, yeah, I need you to go with me over to Tay's and take this piece of furniture over there so I can leave it on her front lawn. But I need you to help me get it. Or I need you to take it for me. Because he had the truck. Because see, she could only get so much in her van. She was trying to bring what she didn't want of her own shit and throw it on my front lawn. Or throw it at my front door. Because it was the shit that she didn't want. Or didn't have nowhere to put it. But it was her stuff. It was her stuff. She was mad because she had been gone over a year or two. Her shit sat in my basement. And then it was an energy coming off of her shit that I wanted it out of my house. So she was mad and was trying to come throw the shit out on my front lawn. You know, instead of her taking it somewhere, putting it up or whatever. She just wanted to be ornery, bitter, mean. So she called him because it was some shit, a couch or something, her old couch that she didn't want. She wanted him to come bring it to my house and leave it on my front lawn. Just being ignorant. He told her, hell no, I ain't doing that shit. I ain't fucking with Tay. He told her ass, hell no. I ain't doing that shit. I ain't fucking with Tay. I don't even see how he didn't see how evil and diabolical and wicked she was or is. Because just like Jesus says, she's still the same bitter, selfish old woman. And I didn't know what was going on. My son told me because he was around and heard the conversation. She had called him over the phone trying to plan and plot some wicked shit on her own fucking daughter. When she should have been came and got her shit out of my house. Because again, it was there 2 years, 3. I don't know how long it had sat in my basement. But she came and shattered my motherfucking front door while my son was there by himself. With a table or something, a table stand, something. Whatever it was some raggedy shit of hers. And I didn't throw any of her stuff out. It's your stuff. You go through it and throw it out if you don't want it. So everything that was in my basement, I carefully loaded it to storage. And paid for the storage, locked it up, bought the lock and everything. Took her the key, took her the paperwork, got the cheapest storage. So I've done nothing to try to harm her. I've always tried to help her ass. But she's always been against me. Honorary, evil, cruel. But yeah, again, he had already got a taste of this shit, and he did not like it. That her married man. So he told her ass, hell no. Hell no. I ain't fucking with Tay. And then at that time, he didn't know what nigga I had. Was I still with my boyfriend at the time? No, I wasn't. No, because this was years later. I had broke up with him. But he didn't fucking know who I was with at that time. Even if I was by myself, he probably didn't give a fuck. He said, hell no, I ain't fucking with Tay. Hell no. But that just like the enemy, they just keep fucking coming. Just them demons just don't know when to stop. Don't know when they under God's judgment. Don't know when God is whooping their ass. They don't know when to stop. Because he have stripped my mama. He have. Let me go. I'll see y'all later. I got a couple more videos to do today. All right. I love y'all. Bye.